What's going on, everybody? It's WebsterStyle, Brian Sapph, the NRW Checkpoint. Brian, my brother, how you doing today?
Doing okay. Yourself?
Good, man. I'm good. And good to bow ties down. It's time to unwind. All right, let's get into some gaming. First up, we have Humanity, which is on the PS4, 5, PSVR 1 and 2, and PC. It's an action game from developer the LTD and publisher Enhanced Games. Humanity is a unique blend of puzzle solving and platforming. Play alone as Shiba Inu, charged with commanding massive marching crowds to the goal in story mode, or browse a wide array of user-made levels crafted via the in-game stage creator. So it sounds like one that is definitely focused on VR, but not limited to that. We are watching a trailer for this one, so I'm interested to see what it's all about.
Me too.
Next up, you ready to kill some bugs, Brian?
We got some spray? What's going on?
Nah. We won't need any spray. We need some really, really big guns. We're going back to the land of Peter Verhoeven, Starship Troopers, Extermination. And we are watching a trailer for this. And of course, it's a Starship Troopers game. It has to be a shooter.
Yeah.
It has to be a shooter. Nobody wants to play, like you just want to shoot bugs. If I'm playing Starship Troopers, I want to shoot bugs. I hope everybody knows the Starship. I don't know. I have to remember that movie literally is like it's over 25 years old now. That's ridiculous to think that movie is over 25 years old. That's kind of scary in that regard. But so it's a property that probably only has a nostalgic sort of feel for many. I don't know. It's one of those movies I think that holds up, especially with its commentary on military and everything. And even in 2023, I think a lot of that still holds up today. But it's from developer Offworld Industries and publisher Sony Pictures Consumer Products. So in Starship Troopers Extermination, it's a co-op first-person shooter that puts you on the far-off front lines of an all-out battle against the bugs. Squad up, grab your rifle, and do your part as an elite deep space vanguard trooper set to take back planets claimed by the Arachnid army. I'm excited for this one. We'll definitely check out the trailer.
It sounds dope. Arachnid threat. That's spiders. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds dope.
Yeah, that was the overall name for the species of bugs, but they're all different. Have you seen Starship Troopers?
Nope.
Okay. I saw the first one and the second one. I know they did a third movie. Well, the second and third were direct to video. The third movie, I didn't see it. It was weird. It was a weird time as far as trying to see stuff. But the second movie was really good. It was
okay.
It was a departure from the first one. It was more of a psychological sort of isolated horror with the bugs. It's took it in a different direction, so I enjoyed it in that regard. But yeah, the first movie, definitely watch it. It's a great piece of 90s sci-fi. And if you're familiar with Peter Verhoeven directed RoboCop, the first RoboCop. So there was a lot of commentary about consumerism in the first RoboCop. With Starship Troopers, it was very much a commentary on the military state and the military industrial complex and what it is and isn't to be a citizen. So it's still themes that we, especially as far as the West is concerned, and the United States of America, we still tackle today, almost 25 years later.
Okay, I'll check that out. I'm always good I'm always into some good movies that have double meanings and layers there. So I'll check it out.
Right. Next up, we have Firmament. This is on the PC and the Mac. Don't see Mac advertised too often.
Right.
And this is an adventure puzzle game from Scion Inc. as a developer publisher. Firmament is a new puzzle adventure game by the legendary game studio behind the best-selling games Myst and Riven. So it definitely has a very strong pedigree there, featuring deep storytelling and world building. Discover the story of this seemingly abandoned world as you explore and unlock the mysteries of 3 unique realms and beyond. So it definitely sounds like it's in that vein of Myst and Riven.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Action fantasy, also adventure puzzle. Okay. Firmament.
We are not watching the trailer for that. It was the only trailer we're not watching this week.
Okay.
Next up, we're watching the Outlast Trials, and this is on PC. It's an action game from Red Barrels as the developer and publisher. So Red Barrels invites you to experience mind-numbing terror, this time with friends. Whether you go through the trials alone or in teams, if you survive long enough and complete the therapy, Markov will happily let you leave, but will you be the same? So this kind of sounds like a maybe escape room vibe-ish sort of thing. I don't know. I'm interested in seeing the trailer.
Yeah, me too. Red Barrels. Okay. Yeah.
Now, I will tell you, I think was it Traveler's Tales? I don't know if Lego is just like, hey, we're going to expand the license, or Traveler's Tales lost exclusive license, because we've seen a lot of Lego games lately. What we saw that Lego Dimensions game a couple months ago, and I forget who that was by, but I don't think it was by 2K, because I could be wrong, but who knows. But speaking of Lego, we now have Lego 2K Drive, which is on the PS4, 5, Xbox One, SX, Switch, and PC, a racing game from developer Visual Concepts and publisher 2K. How large is Visual Concepts team?
I don't know. They working though.
I mean, they do the 2K series, the NBA 2K series. They do the WWE series.
Yeah.
I think they are doing that arcade NFL game that 2K is doing now. I'm like, how big is this team? That's a whole lot of games to come out of one development team in the course of a year, in my opinion.
I agree. Yeah, it could be a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, exactly. Especially major releases. Like, none of these games that are coming out are small, little, like A or AA games. These are all, AAA, full price, expansive games that are coming out. So kudos to Visual Concepts. Every time I hear that, I think that's like the one studio the Sega let get away. Like, if they would have kept them, but I understand selling everything, selling Dreamcast. I think we all benefited from it. Personally speaking, I think get off topic, and I'll get to Lego 2K Drive, but I think them selling to 2K Games, or whatever it was called before then, Big Star, whatever the parent company is, I don't think the series with NBA 2K would be as big as it is if Sega kept it.
No, of course not. They definitely made a good call by selling it. It gave Visual Concepts some I think some leg room, I guess, some breathing room to like really perfect the game and work on it. Granted, we have our opinions about 2K.
Well, that's more the microtransactions and not so much the gameplay, though.
Well, I don't know. I know for me personally, the whole reason I stopped dealing with 2K is because it's usually like the same game every year, especially when it comes to the sports games. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Why are we not just pushing out an over-the-air update to update the rosters and stuff? I shouldn't have to pay $60-$70 for a brand new game. And it's literally the same as last year.
Look, just wait till playoffs, and right now I saw it on sale for $7.99.
Well, yeah, because the last one's getting ready to come.
The last 2K I bought was, I want to say it was 2K18, and I bought it when it was on sale for $3.99. And if I ever want to play a basketball game, I just fire that bad boy up. So
there you go.
Just wait. But we're not talking about NBA 2K. We're talking about Lego 2K Drive. So welcome to Bricklandia, home of the massive open world Lego driving adventure. Race anywhere, play with anyone, build your dream rides, and defeat a cast of wild racing rivals for the coveted Sky Trophy. In Lego 2K Drive, your awesome transforming vehicle gives you the freedom to speed seamlessly across riveting racetracks, off-road terrain, and open waters. Explore the vast world of Bricklandia, show off your driving skills, and build vehicles brick by brick.
Literally,
of course. So that's all the new releases for the week. Let's get into the trailers, starting off with, of course, Lego 2K Drive.
It is. Is this really what happens? Do the cars morph as you drive over different terrain?
Interesting.
Come on.
It's the sound of them building and you hear.
Right.
Does that sound like trademarked or something?
Possibly.
Well, I guess it's a sound mark, not a trademark.
What do you say, Hotshot? Are you ready for greatness?
Sure, why not?
Because I like that synergy, because you hear that sound when it comes to building in every Lego game. Or even in the Lego movies. Like that's that's the sound that you're. So I wonder if that's a sound mark that they trademarked. Because that's very. I like that. I like that synergy. One of the things I can say though, just looking at this, and we looked at that Lego Dimensions game a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
There's a definite difference in the look and feel. I guess more so the sheen of these Lego games compared to what Traveler's Tales has done for the past, I don't know, decade plus with all the Lego games they put out. And not saying it's a bad thing, but there is a definite difference in the overall polish. It's not that the polish is better, it's a different polish. You know, one maybe use what you get from the dollar store, the others use turtle wax or something like that. You know, and not saying one's, you know, I'm just saying. So it's definitely, you can tell there's some different minds at work when it comes to the game. This is interesting. I think that this is one that you can definitely see having a lot of longevity, especially considering the creator options that you have with building your own vehicle and the sort of uniqueness and unique properties that will go along with racing with that unique vehicle as well.
I agree. And I'm really, I don't know. I like what Lego has done over the years with them, you know, licensing the brand out to all of these different, you know, companies and things to kind of, I don't know. It's given Lego just as a company a lot of longevity, and it's allowed them to participate in the creative like direction that gaming has taken, or not even gaming, because you know they do movies and everything, or they license for movies and everything. So I just like that they're been able to keep up with the times by literally being a Lego box for people to just come in, take the licensing and the brand or whatever, build whatever game or movie or TV show they want from it, push it out to the whatever targeted audience they're trying to go for, and like move forward. I don't know, something about that just endears me to Lego, because it's almost like they actually living they're living the brand. Because like you could take a box of Legos and build anything with them.
Right.
They're literally saying like, hey, we have this great brand, this platform here. You can take it and do whatever you want with it. And we've gotten things from DC, things from Marvel, 2K, like
Indiana Jones. I like that. You know, we've gotten so much Lego, everything over the years,
which I'm not a super fan of because so I don't know, something about Lego kind of diminishes things for me. But at the same time,
it's a different audience.
Like, yes,
it's a different audience. That's exactly
I really like that they playing with that and targeting a specific audience. But yeah, this racer looks cool. We'll see how it fares against, you know, the Mario Karts of the world, but I think it'll do fine.
You know, I was thinking something similar until a trail, and I think this is just a whole different level than Mario Kart, especially with the customization. And even looking at the gameplay, it doesn't seem like kart racing, because we just had what the Disney Motorstorm, what it's called, a couple weeks ago. And then there's that other free-to-play kart race that just came out. It's like a lot of people, since Mario Kart is so long in the tooth, you're seeing a lot of kart races come out. This is something that's totally different, in my opinion. And I think that as far as a racing game is concerned, you have that customization, and that's really going to be a key part of the gameplay. And I think that offers something, because it's Lego. That's something that no game really offers, in my opinion. At least in my mind, how deep the customization can go in a Lego racing game as far as what you can do. I'm also thinking of the monetary DLC options as well. Like that could be very lucrative if they're smart, or if they respect their player base and not just try to milk them out of every dollar.
Right. Which, I don't know, 2K has been known for milking of
It
dollars.
is 2K. Oh goodness, that's where that 2K came
out. But we know we have faith in visual concepts and the things that they're able to do with Legos. I mean, at the bare minimum, it'll be a bunch of Roblox aged individuals playing this in their spare time, and it'll be fine because, you know, kids like to play bright, shiny racing games.
Right. Exactly. All right. So, Brian,
what's up?
Next up,
Killing
the only
bugs?
good bug is a dead bug. Starship Troopers Extermination.
You've shown incredible resolve, Trooper, doing your part for the mobile infantry of the Terran Federation. But it's time to take the next step and join the elite in the Deep Space Vanguard. Will you rain death from above as an assault unit? Provide additional cover and suppressing fire as a heavy infantry? Or support troopers with medical...
This is exactly like what I want to
Whatever
Starship
your
Troopers
strength,
game.
the Deep Space Vanguard is the place for you. Once your boot's on the ground, the infestation will feel relentless. We'll need you to gather resources and establish footholds so we can take back colonies for the Federation.
So we got a little tower defense in
Let's
here.
get to work, troopers.
Let's see.
We need some defenses here.
We got contact! Bugs!
And remember, the only good bug is a dead bug.
Okay, Brian. Clearly, I've
up?
seen this movie many times. I think I still have the DVD of it as well.
Which is fair. That's fair.
I will say, as a fan of the movie, this looks like the movie. Like, it's weird, like the movies from 1997, video game technology in 2023 can put you into a video game where the bugs look like exactly how they did in the movie, based on what it looked like back then.
True.
I'm excited for this. It's PC only. I think there's a demo, so I might try to see if my little laptop can run it. And hopefully it'll come out on console eventually. I will be very excited to sit down and play this game and to kill some bugs. Personally,
I mean, it looks interesting enough. I'm not mad at that trailer at all. I could tell that was it Starship Troopers? I could tell like that is a franchise that's been around a long time, just based on the graphics and the gameplay and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not necessarily mad at that. At first, I was looking at it and I was like, these characters look very, very generic and simple. But then at the same time, I think about it, I play a lot of games where there's very, very diverse characters and very, very different things to choose from. At times, that could be overwhelming when you just want to shoot stuff. So I actually like that they kind of simplified it, gave you some base looking characters and say, here, these are the 3 classes that these things play in. Go kill bugs. I like that.
You bring that up, and I think that's a very key point. And it probably wasn't something that was done intentionally. I really think it's probably just developers not just making everybody look cookie cutter. Right. But one of the themes of the movie was that whole disposability of soldiers, of the military. As well. So, you had your key characters, obviously, but they did bring up those themes. What was one line? The commander said, "Come on, you dirty apes! You want to live forever?" Sort of thing. Talking about the disposable. Yeah, he said that. It was another part of that as well. But there is and Michael Ironside played that character that I'm thinking of, and then John Enrico was played by Casper Van Dien. See, I've seen this movie quite a lot. I mean, he ends up seeing it in the end, but it's that commentary on that. You're nameless, faceless. Your only objective is to kill the bugs, become a citizen, do your duty, sort of thing. Like you have no individuality, so to speak, and the genericness of the player models indirectly speak to that sort of commentary of the film, in my opinion.
Like, which is dope, because that means they definitely did put a little thought into it.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna bring this movie to life. Let's do it in a way that'll make the fans appreciative. So I like that.
Yeah. All right, next up we have the Outlast trials. Let's see if we can last these trials.
Was it trials like court case? Like court?
No, I think this is trials like we're going to see if you can go crazy and not trials.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm starting to get that. What's going on?
Oh boy.
Yeah, they hanging people from the meat hooks. Willingly? Why would you willingly?
So, upon identity. Establishment of guilt.
Look at that pretty face.
This is quite twisted.
Very.
Progress and harmony. Self-betrayal. A subjugation of perception.
Guard.
Chemical encouragement. Doctrine over person.
This is for your own good.
The final confession. Elaborate and inclusive, rather than terse, for an even greater emphasis upon the experience of personal rebirth. Went out. Political criminals are subjected to a literally fatal dispensing of existence.
Okay, so they're criminals. They put them in trials, and as soon as they live, they'll get to leave.
Okay.
This is one of those times where I asked, what were they taking when they came up with this game?
Well, yeah. Or what were they watching? I get like little vibes of Saw in there and stuff like that.
I was thinking they the level with section with Lucas and Resident Evil 7.
Okay.
I got a lot of vibes of that sadistic sort of gameplay and everything. It's like they took that and it's like, let's add a little Saw, let's add a little like gritty, like BioShock sort of theme with the underground. It definitely looks interesting. I understand why it's called Outlast Trials.
Right. Definitely a lot going on there. It's perfect though for streaming. This is gonna do some things on Twitch. People are gonna enjoy
a lot of jump scares, it seems like.
Right. And it's very grotesque in the way it's presented. So I don't know. This is cool.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
I agree. Last up this week we have Humanity.
Which
it's definitely not like the Outlast Trials.
Right.
Definitely different tone than the last trailer.
Right. The brightness alone.
Right.
Is he like leading them to
heaven, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You know, it kind of reminds me of like Lemmings back in the day.
Okay.
What's the game, Lemmings? Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of actual real life. Like, go through a whole lot. Some people make it, some people don't.
This is interesting. Wow. I think that shared gameplay aspect is going to be really big for something like this.
Yeah.
Actually, well, let's hope.
I mean,
Sony hasn't been good at really supporting games like that just recently for the long term, as far as where you have that home component. But they shut down Dreams. There's like 1 or 2 other games recently that had pretty good following where people could make up their own content, people could utilize it, and they shut them down.
Okay.
So they and this is on VR as well. And we've known how the PlayStation VR is sold recently. So
right. So
who knows? We'll see. But it looks interesting. It looks very captivating.
It does.
Too much of the story, but I don't think you really need too much of a story for a trailer like that.
Right. I do want to understand like the premise of the game though.
Yeah.
Like what is this? Is this a ghost dog and he's like leading humanity through the trials and tribulations of life to maybe get to heaven or hell one day? I don't know. But visually it looks pretty good.
Got you. So Brian, what's going on with you this week?
This week, nothing. Oh, I just put out a new episode.
Yes, you did.
I did. Recapping my experience in Las Vegas, Nevada. It was my first time there. First time at the Lovers and Friends Music Festival. And some other things. Anthony Mackie getting this role in the Twisted Metal series, which I'm excited for. I remember I played Twisted Metal a lot when I was a kid, so I'm actually excited for this. And I don't know, a bunch of other things. Obviously, not Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom is out. It's next on my purchase list, so look out for some kind of commentary on that as soon as I'm able to get the game. And yeah, just a regular episode, but with a focus on my last tour stop. What about yourself? What you got going on?
150 still gestating, so we'll get to that. I don't know, sometime this month.
Yeah, take your time.
But I just dropped a fragrance review, and I forget which one it was. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But also, I got a review of a small shop out of Ohio, all things essential oils and more. I'd been rocking with their body spray for a couple weeks now, and I also have their beard wash as well as their beard oil. So I did a full sort of review demo of all of that, and that at the time of this recording will be dropping 2 days from now. So probably when the time this comes out, it'll be live as well, in addition to, and I don't know why I forget the fragrance I talked about just the other day, but that's out too. So that's up for this week, and I got a couple of interviews lined up, so you'll be seeing those in the next coming weeks as well. But of course, you're the nerds rule the world. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at the NRW, on Instagram at New Release Wednesday, and of course, you're on YouTube, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Even if you're a bug.